Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Pokémon Blue version with me, Adnidi. Did you touch me? No. Lass wants to fight. You want to fight, Lass, eh? Alright, you're on. So, we see strength of random trainers is increasing as well. But we're fine. Oh, sing. Oh, thank heaven it didn't work. That's it? Yes. What do we have? 16, 16. Switch them around a bit. Whew, I better take a rest. That tunnel from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. Yeah, indeed. I'm so not looking forward to that. Because of the random encounters inside the caves. Ouch! I tripped over a rocky Pokémon! Geodude! Did you now? Alright, so first things first, heal our team. That's always a point. Always treat your animals first. That's the way in... Well, farmers put their animals before themselves, I hope. If you have too many Pokemon, you should store them via PC. I know for sure that the cavalry in military puts their horses above themselves, so they do not go to eat before their animals have been fed. I have 6 Pokeballs set in my belt. At most you can carry 6 Pokemon. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Team Rocket is always in the news. Alright. Hello there, have I got a deal? Just for you. I'll let you have a swell Magikarp for just 500 Pokédollars. What do you say? Well, yes, please. No, I won't give a nickname. So, Magikarp for $500. Actually, you could get it for basically free later on, but I do want to free this poor Magikarp from this guy's tyranny, and also Magikarp is one of our new team members. I want to train it up before the next gym, I think, and well, we'll see how that goes. Another thing I was considering is a Magikarp only run, but Magikarp stats are, well, not that great. What was it, 6 attack, Pidgey has 23 attack, so yes, probably probably hard. Alright, so we are in Mount Moon, I think. We found TM12. Nice. And it's starting with the random encounters. Zubat! Well, Zubat is another flying type. Perhaps I will catch it. Well, not with Magikarp. Another change in recent versions, if you have been playing recent versions, is you get XP for catching Pokemon, so you're not punished. Well, it's not that much of a punishment, but you are not punished to catch every new Pokemon that you can find. Right, Pokeball. Come on, Zubat. Alright, Zubat was caught. Nice. Forms colonies in perpetually dark places. Uses ultrasonic waves to identify and approach targets. Neat. So, actually I did not check the types. I think it is poison... Poison flying, yes. Alright. I found a potion. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? Now I do not want to skip. I was talking last episode about this. I don't want to skip the trainers entirely because they do give me... actually Splash does nothing. What was I saying? I don't want to skip them entirely because they do give me good money, and you can always use money, right? So, but I have to think about it. I perhaps have to cut out or speed up the battles. Kakuna. I will switch back to Magikarp. I do have to train Magikarp on level 15. He, she, or it will learn... don't know if it's male or female actually. Will learn Tackle and will be able to train itself then. Until then, I will have to keep switching out, especially since I don't have a XP share. Oh, come on, stop it with these hardens. Perhaps I should use Charmander with its fire. I think fire in this version is considered special attack, and Harden only raises defense. Pidgey level 17, nice. So since Harden only raises defense, which is against physical attacks, you actually will not be affected by it if you use special moves. Zubat is a bloodsucker. Alright. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. Clefairy, the supposed moon Pokemon. I also have to train my Zubat, or... well, I'll have to decide on a team sooner or later. No. Not sing, please. I do not have any Awaken. Ah, well. I think from now on I will cut out all the irrelevant battles and basically cut them such that for you I will kind of walk right past them. Of course, a lot of these battles are really just using up time. I mean, clearly it is a part of the game, but it's kind of repetitive after a while, especially since most of these random trainers they don't stand a chance against you. They're at best a minor annoyance. Alright, we have a ladder. And as I said, I do not have any repel yet. Alright. What? Don't sneak up on me. Alright, so in this battle I had a Magnemite against me, and it is a Steel type later on, but there was no Steel type in this generation. They were only introduced in Generation 2, so they try to balance their type system more and more. Actually, there are some changes to the matchup system compared to Generation, in Generation 1 there are some changes compared to later versions that I do not have in mind. Potion, nice. So hopefully I will not fight too badly. From later generations I have pretty well recollection of the types and advantages and disadvantages. Alright, so... Aww. And always Subat. An escape rope. Oh, actually, did I not find a rare candy earlier on? I think that would be handy for my Magikarp. Item. Can I see? Bite, alright. We have Bite, we have Water Gun. Don't think anyone can learn this. Rare Candy, which will raise the level straight up of one Pokemon. What else do we have? Do I have any more? No. Escape rope will bring me out of the cave instantly, if you may, as you may know. Alrighty. Where are we? Isn't there been a ladder somewhere? Geodude. Nice. Well, I'm past the ladder, right? Alright, where was that ladder? Here we have it. And another encounter. So far I think it could be worse, but still, it's an annoyance. And another ladder. And look at that, the first Team Rocket guy. We, Team Rocket, are Pokémon gangsters. Alright. A Sandshrew, we can handle this with, well, with fire. Universal solution. Yes, let's use fire. Ah, don't sand attack me all the time. Come on. That's not nice. Charmeleon level 18. I will change back to Magikarp. Need to level that Magikarp. Yes, a relatively strong Pokemon, level 11. Yeah, just you lower my defense. Okay, one more to go. I will indeed change to Magikarp again. And switch back to Charmeleon? Yeah, why not? No, not supersonic. Confused. Good, good Charmeleon. If you don't know, confusion will cause you to randomly attack yourself sometimes. It's not nice. I blew it. Alright, that was our encounter with the first Team Rocket guy. Now you may ask yourself why I'm talking them in Italian accent. Is basically because their boss is Giovanni, and Giovanni is kind of an Italian name, right? Now I hope I'm not spoiling too much for you, but for me, knowing this game is basically base knowledge. I mean, common knowledge. And honestly, the story isn't too involved in this one. It's like Team Rocket bad, you good, you want to become champion, and that's about it. What do we have down this ladder? More random encounters. Nice. I will run. Thank you. I should perhaps use another potion on Pidgey. Alright. And we have another Team Rocket guy. We're pulling a big job here. Get lost. Magikarp against Zubat. Well, not really. Ah, I hate all these attacks. Most of the time they do not help in defeating you, but they're just prolonging things more often than not. Yes, and please hit. Ah, Pidgey. I don't know the actual chance, maybe 50-50? And Zubat down. Level 10 Magikarp. 5 more levels to go. I will indeed switch to Magikarp. Now Ekans, I think poison, possibly poison normal type. Not sure what would be effective against it. Well, obviously psychic attacks. Well, I don't have any psychic type moves. So, you are good. Oh yes, I am. TM01 and Ether. Thanks, Rock. Now that's one rule in any RPG. Check all the rocks. I will fight you. Did you come to explore too? Kind of. Alright, back again. I went ahead and went outside and healed my team. Actually. I'm not sure if I want to even train Zubat. Whoa, you shocked me! Oh, you're just a kid. A hiker. Hiker usually they're notorious for having ground and rock type, and sometimes some what did I say? Sometimes they have fighting types. Basically a lot of cave Pokémon. Just as the bug catcher usually have bug type Pokemon. I hope he does not have... I need to get something that can deal with these ground and rock types. And if you know Pokemon a bit, you will know that I already have a solution in my team. Alrighty. Ah, another Geodude. I went outside and healed, and after that trainer I will be... well... and while I'm talking I want to cut these things. Perhaps I will not cut this battle. Alright. Much better. And last one. Good. Level 11. I do indeed want to change again. And change back. Just to get XP. Obviously. Alright. And there we go. Decent XP from Onyx. Yes. An item. A Moonstone. Nice. So Moonstone is actually an evolutionary stone. I don't think I will need one from my team. As far as I remember, you use Moonstones on Clefairy to evolve to Clefable, Nidorino and Nidorine, or I don't know, hope this the correct English names. Anyways, for Nidoking and Nidoqueen you need Moonstones. It's another point why you have to trade. You usually don't get enough evolutionary stones, I think, to get all Pokemon evolved. Even if you could catch the lower evolutions, lower tiers. Mosquito in my room. One less mosquito in the room. Sorry about that. Little kids should leave grown-ups alone. Alright, level 16 Raticate. They really have some strong stuff down here. First time we see Eradicate as well. So, Team Rocket fights I'm not cutting because I consider them story relevant. Kind of. Hyperfang, oh that should hurt. Oh. And a quick attack. Oh, oh, oh! First fainted Pokemon. And honestly, I don't have that much left to fight him. Let's go for a quick attack. No. Ah, great. Hyperfang, although powerful, does have a fair chance to miss. As we just have seen, it's not 100. Damn, that guy is hitting hard. Alright, but we got him. And Pidgey grew to level 18. I'm misdeemed. And Pidgey is evolving. I was waiting for this. We receive Pidgeotto. Alright. I don't have any revives. Nah. Alright, I'll meet you back here once I have healed up the team. Alright, here I am back again with a fully healed team. That was unfortunate with that Team Rocket guy. Now let's see what else we will find. Paris. Alright. If I would have done a bug type run, I would for sure have taken a Paras for my team. Because I think it is bug plant type. So I could use some plant type moves perhaps. Alright, next Team Rocket guy. Team Rocket will find the fossils, revive and sell them for cash. Ratata, we can handle this. Pidgeotto, I will choose you, the newly evolved. Now you see, basically we are 2 or 3 levels above, or the Eradicate was level 16, right? But still, it hammered us because it just knew a move that had so much more attack power. Oh well, I blame that. Probably it's because I'm just not really good player, but we will neglect that thought here and blame the moveset. Oh yeah, wow. It is capable of dealing 1 damage. That Charmeleon with its Ember not being a strong attack obviously, is becoming quite powerful. Ugh! Now I'm mad! Not Mario, I'm mad! Alright, that's basically now the end of the cave soon. I don't want to fight Subats. Hey, stop! I found these fossils. They're both mine. Alright, you think so. Well, Magikarp will show you. Well, not yet. Poison type, Grimer, I don't know. Scratch was disabled. Well, I don't need Scratch. Ember's way better. Now, I was thinking what challenge I could do. There are various challenges you can do to make the game more exciting or more challenging. For one, obviously you can do stuff like what I'm doing, Mono Run, with just one or all Pokemon on the team requiring one specific type. You could also do something like not allowed to use any items, or what is also quite popular is a Nuzlocke. In a Nuzlocke you basically are only allowed to catch certain Pokemon, and the most important thing is once a Pokemon is down, once it fainted, it is out. You're never allowed to use it again. But I'm not playing by that rule at the moment. I mean, there obviously are many things you can do to increase the difficulty to yourself. Doing a mono starter run is actually not more difficulty, I think, because having only one Pokemon to level will give you such an advantage in level that basically you can just burn through anything. Of course, that only works as long as enemies are not level 100 or above. Above being kind of impossible in the base games. Okay, he will share. We can choose a Pokemon, but first let me use an antidote on Charmeleon. In Generation 1, if you have only played the newer versions, yeah, I'll take the Helix Fossil. In Generation 1, your Pokemon can actually die from poison, I think. For sure they will take damage with each step you take. In the newer versions, if you have not played the newer versions, just the older ones, in the newer versions you only take damage from poison in battle. So there's that. If it is a good change or a bad one's up for debate. For sure it is lowering of the difficulty. As I was saying, the new games are kind of too easy. I think they are going the wrong direction there. Here, once you jump somewhere to the right, you cannot go back. Once you jump down there, you cannot go back. So pick up this TM before you do. Otherwise you will have quite some time before you can come back here. Down here, if you jump down accidentally and are not able to progress, you can level in this patch of grass, which I will actually do afterwards. Yes, I have to get that that Magikarp up in level. So we made it to what was it? Cerulean City? Cerulean City, yes. So time to end the episode. I hope it is not too short with cutting out or speeding up these battles. Hope you have enjoyed and hope to see you next time. Thanks a lot for watching and goodbye.